Right.
What marketing methods, Olivia, do you believe are the most effective for bringing new clients into the businesses?
I would definitely say providing value in someone's lives, really challenging how they think, and just make people feel important is definitely a fundamental aspect to marketing and to sales. And if you have a new product, I would definitely recommend offering samples, really letting people try out your product, because in reality, you can talk about your product, say how amazing it is, you know how amazing it is, but it's just words to other people. Once they try it, they experience it, they learn, the benefits and the uses. And I think that's just a great way of kind of introducing yourself and bringing in new clients. The other one is definitely, for sure, is networking. Get out there, put your name out there, and just make everyone know that you have this service or you have this product and you're here to help. Is definitely a way of getting in, bringing in some new prospects. And I think another one is, don't assume your clients know that you're on social media. You really have to kind of go out there and kind of, introduce yourself and say, we're on social media, follow us. You really have to kind of work on that branding to bring in new clients, for sure.
So it's not like Field of Dreams where if you build it, they will come, right?
No, you really have to go out there and work for it.
Well, it's just like opening a storefront too. I mean, if you open up a brick and mortar building, you're not just going to open it up and expect people to show up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is that a mistake you think people make? Is that they'll just open up on social media and expect 5,000 followers?
Yes. That's a lot more. There's a lot more complex than that. There's, you can easily follow a brand, but there's a reason why you follow that brand, and you really have to kind of show the consumer that this is important, this is worthwhile, we're going to offer you value,
and not just a bunch of coupons.
Yes, absolutely. Not just a bunch of coupons and just messages that are, oh, our brand is great. You really have to kind of connect with your consumers, for sure.
Yeah, so if you were just starting out on social media, what would you say would be the best tactics for somebody to start off with?
So like I said, I believe in fostering lifelong connections. So with my clients, I believe in an open and honest communication. So that's why I prefer using services or software like Slack to really kind of bring the clients into the project and really get their input and everything. Hold discussions, and it's proven to be very successful. And it really helps understand, managing expectations and, miscommunication errors, for sure. I believe in just communicate.
Because you have to be on the same page, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so is that the kind of software and stuff you use to maintain relationships with your clients? And
yes, I've been using it for a bit now, and I'm finding it very useful.
Okay. Do you use any other tools like email marketing or Facebook Messenger bots? What are your feelings on that stuff?
See, the thing about email marketing, a lot of people will see it as junk mail. A lot of people have that kind of perception of email marketing. So you really have to kind of find content that really resonates with them.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of clients, I do talk to them through Slack, but email marketing is more, for their clients and figuring out what kind of campaigns or what kind of information they would best resonate with.
So on a smaller scale, using something like Slack, but on a larger scale, when you're dealing with like 100 clients or more, you want to make sure that you have something valuable to send them at that time, and don't just send all the the crap.
The same, information, the junk that no one's going to really read. You need to find something that really relates to them, for sure. Yeah.
So that way they'll want to open your emails and not see you as that, the Groupons and the other stuff that gets deleted.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you believe that technology is going to impact marketing over the next 5 years?
That's a great question. I have quite a long answer for that one. we live in a time where the development of technology is not only encouraged, but it is relied upon. And we're seeing that there's no way really of predicting the future. That is the honest truth. But as marketers, I believe there's going to be a dramatic shift in mobile marketing. A lot of people are on their phones, consuming information. And I think there's going to be a lot more brands that are going to really focus their strategies on mobile marketing, because we're always on the go and we want something quick, fast, and our phone is just like, we're already addicted to our phones, so it just makes more sense to use our phones, mobile marketing. Another one is, I'm sure as you know from doing videos, is video content. A lot more people are interested in watching videos over blogs, over just simple posts. So I think there's going to be a lot more of a focus on creating videos. As you can see, other brands like Instagram and Snapchat are really kind of the leaders in that direction of going into videos, and they're seeing quite a bit of consumers that have switched to videos. So,
well, you can get the you can get the content quickly and easily, and you don't have to keep scrolling and reading. Absolutely,
yeah. It's I forget what the number is, but I think it's 30 seconds or less, or 3 seconds. People's attention span nowadays, and it's quite remarkable that it poses a challenge for brands and marketers to really get that message across as quick as you can, and quick and effectively. So,
well, I know I got an 8-year-old, and keeping her attention for 5 seconds is sometimes tough.
Absolutely. For sure.
Right. So, what steps is your business taking in order to succeed in this new technology?
So, I'm personally I'm an avid reader of content that includes blogs, even including myself in LinkedIn discussions. So I find the more you kind of educate yourself, the more you learn, and you know what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
And personally, my philosophy is, what's more rewarding than educating yourself on topics that interest you, and that's why I find that I will do anything to kind of involve myself in these discussions, and even attending trade shows to really kind of stay up to date and fresh on trends, and to really provide those insights to my clients.
Well, I think that's what really makes you valuable as an outsource, because they get to focus on what they're good at, and not have to pay an employee full-time wages and then have to send them out to the conferences, or have to give them time to read. Their employees can focus on their business while you focus on bringing them what they really need when it comes to conversations and marketing.
Right.
Excellent. So I just have one more question, Olivia. What advice would you give to somebody who's just starting out in marketing, into your business?
I would definitely say that education, although it is critical, experiences are where you're going to learn, not only about yourself, but you're going to learn about certain skills, really, and make those connections with people. So my advice is to don't be afraid, and put yourself out there. And the world isn't as scary as it seems. You really just you got to take every opportunity, no matter how big or small, and just put yourself out there. Start with cleaning up your social media platforms, attending events, again, putting yourself out there, forming connections, not only on LinkedIn, but just in everyday life, introduce yourself, just be a genuine person is definitely a key aspect to gaining those connections, and really, we are extraordinary, but not everyone knows that. So that's why you really have to work for, your business. You have to go out there and really show people that you can add value again, and you can provide solutions and an easier way of life. So.
And you can't be that wallflower.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to be loud and big, and you have to go out there and really show people what you can do.